Loki is a show. Loki is a show that invites speculation. Some people still think this is all an enchantment that Sylvie's created in Loki's head, despite the fact the show's basically disproven that at this point. I mean, come on guys. So yeah, Loki's a pretty great show that's still ongoing as I write this. Normally I'd wait a long ass time after the show's wrapped up before talking about it, but today I have a theory about Loki that I've heard literally nobody talking about, and because I want to feel real fucking smug if I turn out to be right, I'm quickly putting a video together and getting it out there. Hopefully I'm right, I'm probably wrong. But hey, either way, I hope you have at least some fun watching a crazed, obsessive MCU fan break down the smallest of things to somehow prove that wow, Mustache Man is actually evil purple face. No, not that one. This one. Cause yeah, that's right, my theory is this. MOBIUS is Kang. Now, since I don't want this video to take years to make, I'm gonna skip over the information that's used in most theory videos, like why people even think Kang's in the show in the first place. If you don't know about all that, there's a great video by clickbait channel number 750 that explains it all really well, and that'll be linked in the description below. All you need to know for this video and this theory is that 1. Kang the Conqueror will probably show up in Loki at some point. 2. Kang and Ramona are an item in the comics. 3. Also in the comics, Kang time travels back to Egyptian times to become a pharaoh when he first discovers time travel even exists. And finally, also in the comics, Kang is granted immortality and rebrands himself as Immortus, and works as an agent for the TVA. Already I'm sure you can see how certain things line up for this theory, but just in case, let's break it all down. So who actually is MOBIUS? Well, as of episode 4, we really don't know much about him, other than the fact he used to be a normal guy who probably rode jet skis a lot.
The jet ski.
He's also very suspicious of the TVA too. Back in episode 2, he was questioning the timekeepers behind closed doors, and in the latest episode, just look how quick he is to team up with Loki and take it all down. MOBIUS clearly doesn't fully believe all the lies the TVA spreads, which does make you wonder how he got such a high position in the first place. Speaking of high positions of power in the TVA, a lot of people are guessing that Ramona is in the know about everything because she's secretly cuddling up with Kang, but we've already seen her be lovey-dovey with someone else. In fact, we've seen it in almost every episode. And in a show all about Loki, you do have to wonder why they'd focus so much on these two TVA agents' relationship, unless there was something more to it. Now, as for the Egypt stuff, well, everybody and their mum have pointed out that it's awfully suspicious we're going to a giant sphinx next episode. All I'll add is that MOBIUS does appear to be there, and he does look awfully happy too. Sounds a little familiar. Lastly, I just want to ask a simple question. Why are they using MOBIUS in the first place? Look at his wiki page, he's done like nothing of anything really important in the comics, he's such a minor character. Surely there were more recognisable TVA agents they could have pulled from the comics for goddamn Owen Wilson to play, right? Well, I'll just say this. When you're planning to do a major alteration to a story, it's usually best to use a character that no one really remembers. That way, when you change major things about them, no one really minds. And remember, what does Kang become in the comics again? He becomes a human-looking TVA agent, which has a name that has something to do with eternity. And if I'm right, you can all get on your knees and suck my...
Wow.